Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's Verified for June the 8th. So I am using the tea leaf decks for today's reading. Okay, just before I get started, I don't know whether any of you've seen the new services I added yesterday and the blog post I added yesterday. I was obviously telling you all in these readings that I was creating, like I have been a slave driver for weeks here, creating all sorts of rituals and stuff, powerful fucking rituals to be fair. So yesterday the theme was love, soulmates and twin flames, okay? Today's, what will be posted later today is life changes, okay? So there's going to be a lot of rituals every day up to Saturday posted, okay? The blogs will be up day by day in those posts, which will be on my community tab, but also are available to read on my website as well. Just go into the blog section. Really excited about these because they are definitely really powerful. They're already working, okay? On what day is it? On Saturdays you're going to see the ritual I talk about. And that is really what I did to get the information for a lot of these truth bombs, which might I add while I'm here. I'm going to be recording another truth bomb after this reading, and you will see this at 2 o'clock Irish time. I'm going to post it, I think. We'll see, around that time, okay? For those of you who don't know where this is going, this is not the normal contenders. We have new contenders because there's darkness everywhere. And yeah, this is something that's really personal, so if any of you are really curious to know, because I know one or two of you already know, there is a post up on my Instagram and my Facebook yesterday, and it's definitely in connection to that. Fake spiritualists, so fake light workers, okay? So if you're interested to have a sneak peek about what it's going to be, go check out my Facebook and Instagram, okay? So let's get into it. So obviously I take the tea leaves off camera because they're fucking awkward as fuck to shuffle. They're so round, like they really are, okay? So I'll show you the card at the end we have is marriage. So somebody could be getting married or proposed to myself. And marriage is not always, it's like, I suppose it can be a union of business partners as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be love marriage, but I do feel it's going there. I do. Okay, oh god, we have that sourpuss older woman underneath it. Anyway, marriage. Okay, so the first card that we have is chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Someone new's coming in, someone's getting married already, okay? So someone new is entering your life. I'll just go through all the cards. Second card we have is bat. There's plenty of fucking old bats here. Take care, enemies are working against you, okay? So I do feel like, you know, I know like what my truth bomb is going to be about. It's like slanderous, really slanderous lies, okay, personally about me. But on a collective level, we definitely are getting into peak attacks by the dark energy. So this is happening to us all, okay? The dark energies are, you know, in a lot of our friends and our families and the people that we work with, and they're just designed to attack us, okay? So just, you know, take this energy whatever way it fits into your situation here, okay? Because there's definitely people, when you think of a bat like flies at night. And that's the night, it's the darkness, it's the shadows. Actually, that's one of the blogs that's going to be really good. It's the, fuck, I wrote 5 fucking blogs last night. The shadow self is I think it's called the shadow self, which does talk about a lot of the darker stuff about spiritual war and things like that, okay? So the third card we have is Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person, and it could be dealing with an Aries because Rams do rule the zodiac sign of fucking Aries here. We also have Funnel, but I feel this like whoever this is working against you, it feels like there's, I do feel like there's going to be a light shone on this person. That person's going to be furious that they're getting called out or being in the spotlight or being shown for what they're fucking truly are, their true self. They don't like that. Anyone that's like that likes to do things behind your back and in the shadows and don't like people to know and don't like to be called out on their shit. But, you know, if you're like fucking me, this is what you strive to do, call people out on their fucking shit, okay? Someone's not going to like that. Okay, someone's definitely going to be like a fucking bull in a china shop is what I'm getting here, okay? I feel like someone's going to be spouting an awful lot of stuff on social fucking media and not fucking happy. It almost feels like they think they're doing themselves, like they're going to discredit themselves more. So they think that they need to do this, but in actual fact, it feels like they're really going to highlight just what darkness is within them by what they say or what they do or what they write. They're just going to be seen for the true self, is my sense, okay? So the first card we have is funnel. Period of frustration, lessons to be learned. And that's what I feel like some people really do need to fucking learn their lessons, and they're not learning, and they're not growing, they're not evolving, and they're not doing any type of fucking soul work. It's just darkness, it's just fucking darkness, they're not learning. I just feel like it's really sad energy all of a sudden, okay? I feel like someone is going to be, it's quite sad or is quite sad about what is going to happen or what is going to transpire out of this situation today, or guys, you know, take it in the next few days, you know what I mean? Like energy is really fluid here, okay? So the fourth, I can't even count now, it's the fifth, is basket, recognition, reward for merit. So it does feel like someone is going to be vindicated, is the word that I get, vindicated for what they've done. So there is something coming to someone from what they've done, or maybe what they've highlighted. It doesn't have to be that case. It could be something that they're doing within their own work, but they're going to be recognised. It feels like someone's going to be recognised for their true self in a good way, and whoever this enemy is instructing that person is going to be recognised for their true self, but in a negative sense. Do you know what I mean? So take it to whichever one you are, okay? The sixth card we have is lion, time to act. And a lion, look, he actually looks very aggressive in this, okay? He doesn't look calm or peaceful. So maybe that's what it is. Like a reward for merit. So something that you have done really good and really well, and that's what I feel like maybe you need to fucking act here now, okay? You've learned lessons from the people that have been around you. There's definitely someone new coming into your life. And I do feel like this marriage is connected to do with this time to act card, okay? I think someone really needs to act on their feelings or their emotions, and I think someone really needs to express themselves. It's my sense here. To somebody, okay? Okay, so let's get into this. Yeah? What are messages for June the 8th? Oh, fuck. Take that one, okay. Hang on, that because these have gone everywhere. Okay, taking this way. I can't really show you what's on the fucking end now. I'm going to give me a shuffle because I just shoved those ones at the end. So give me one shuffle and see what. I have the two cards, but what spirit wants to be at the end. This card, okay. Yeah, they want that card. Okay, so we have the two pentacles, so somebody's definitely juggling something or tying on an option or two, actually two options, because the two is always about two. But it talks about needing to make a decision, and someone's like back and forth on something fucking here, okay? Maybe about entering someone's life, because this card is clarifying that someone who is entering your life. So maybe someone, because look, we have a dog here, okay? Dogs are loyal most of the time anyway, not the ones with my two bumps. But we do boats here, we do water, so there's some emotion or maybe some travel, which kind of makes sense to me because the two cards we got here just talk about fucking travel. We have the Eight of Wands and we have the World card. Could be dealing with a Pisces here, we don't have to be, okay? But somebody's definitely going to be reaching out to someone, and I do feel like it's going to be really quick and fast communication here by somebody. It does feel like somebody wants to come towards someone here. They want to enter someone's life. Oh, I'm hearing the words again, okay? So it does feel like somebody is coming back from the past here. It feels like they have a lot of things that they want to talk about and express and say to somebody here. There is a sense of them wanting to strip themselves bare. Now, not naked, for once it's not nakedness, but like bare their heart to someone, bare their soul to somebody, okay? Really, truly be vulnerable is my sense, alright? Because it's like until someone does this, they're not going to have that sense of freedom. So it feels like someone is quite restricted by not getting to talk or not getting to express how they feel about someone or a situation here. For sure. I don't know, it feels like there's, you know, when I look down at those wands, it does feel like there's going to be some passion here for somebody. Oh, this is just going to keep mind me now. You know, there could be some passion here for somebody, but we will get into it. Okay, so I get two for the back, please, Spirit. It was that one. It was that one. Take the tower underneath, they said. Oh no, sure, another one. We have the Hermit. So something that's definitely been enlightened here, or there has been a light shone on it, because that's what the Hermit talks about, enlightenment. Someone gaining some sort of wisdom against their enemies, and maybe they've, shone that light on the enemies, is my sense. Okay, someone has spent maybe some, because the Hermit talks about like spending some time alone and going within, so it's like somebody's learned what they need to learn, are coming out with that light, and they're going to shine that light on somebody's dark ways, or some sort of enemies that has been working against somebody here. Okay, what else we got? Ooh, right, what's at the end? We have the King of Cups, so we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy here. Someone who's quite loving and someone who is quite kind and quite nurturing, because the King of Cups is really in love with someone. He always has a lot of love within him. So like, I do feel that, like, we've got the marriage and we've got that 8 of Wands. When I looked at it, it's like, yeah, someone has a lot of passion, someone has a lot of love for somebody. They're definitely travelling towards fucking somebody here, okay? But like with that Hermit and the Knight, so we could be doing fireworks with the Hermit. I don't know if I even said that. With the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, okay? Knight of Swords is about things changing really fast, but it can talk about someone acting on their impulse. It can talk about a row. So it feels like something that is being illuminated here is going to cause a fight or a row with their enemies, or maybe someone's going to find out things that their enemies have been doing behind their back, and they're going to, okay, murder is the word that I just got. Not an actual murder, but as in a verbal fight is my sense. Like a lot of fucking nasty toxic energy is going to be projected back and forth at people here who have that nasty toxic energy within them, is my sense. Alright, it does feel like there has been some sort of a fucking light on this, because look, I just can't get over it. But it's in every Virgo card. He's got a light there. He's enlightened, so someone has been enlightened to maybe what their enemies have been doing and saying behind their back. I know I surely have anyway. Oh, I can fucking definitely take this type of energy. Okay, let's go to the Ram. A stubborn, aggressive person. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a row. It's definitely over an Empress, so I can't see it being the Empress, because Empresses don't fucking go down to that type of shitty fucking level, to be fair. Okay, Empress knows her worth and doesn't fucking deal with that type of energy at all, okay? Because she's very loving and kind and abundant, okay? And she's someone who is very beautiful, and someone who really has a lot of positive energy. So like this Knight of Swords energy and the Five of Swords that's just come out, this is not the Empress, so it's over an Empress, is my sense. You could be dealing with Taurus or Libra. You don't have to be, but it's definitely like there's a lot of shit about to go down. So with that man, aggressive, stubborn and aggressive person, it could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. We have the King of Pentacles, whoa, and we have the Five of Swords, okay? So the King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Masculine energy doesn't have to be a masculine here, okay? But this is someone who's either quite wealthy or someone who's quite stable or financially stable, okay? A successful person, someone who may be in business, but there's definitely a row, okay? There's definitely been a lot of deception and lies with that Five of Swords, and a lot of psychological games playing. And it feels like someone is ready to fight here, okay? I know I got it with the Knight of Swords, but it's like someone is definitely maybe going after one of their enemies. So something's been revealed what their enemy's been doing or saying behind their back, and someone here is just really not great energy about this, okay? With that Knight of Swords, they're acting on impulses, they're quite hasty, they're just not thinking about it, okay? So there's definitely going to be a row, okay? Because it does feel like there's, with that Five of fucking Swords energy, it does talk about narcissism. It does talk about narcissism and narcissistic ways. So maybe a King of Pentacles is going to be having a blazing row with a narcissist. Doesn't have to be. Could be over the Empress. Again, it doesn't have to be, okay? But that is my sense, because the King of Pentacles and the Empress is someone, they're very similar energies, okay? Very similar energies, but it's not an Emperor. So he's not exactly in the same alignment as this Empress is here, okay? But we haven't got the Emperor so far, but who knows? But Yeah, it just feels like all guns are blazing and someone is really not fucking about here. I don't know, it just feels like there's a lot of fucking ego shit going out there with this Five of Swords energy, and people are just not going to like things that are being said. That's why they're stubborn aggressive person, because someone's just not going to like what some home truths or what someone's going to say. They're not going to like it. And people don't like it. They don't like being called out on their shit. And I love calling people out on shit. Okay, let's get to for the funnel. The period of frustrations, lessons to be learned. I think someone needs to learn big fucking lessons here. Strength. Ooh, very nice. We have the Knight of Wands, so it definitely feels like it. I know with the Knight of Swords I felt like around, which I do. Knight of Wands, I do feel like somebody's travelling. Like I really do feel like someone's on their post. It could be Aries, Leo, Sag, it doesn't fucking have to be. I feel like someone's gone through a very painful lesson. It's like leaving this situation, you're starting to see who the true enemies are, or who's been working against them behind their back. And it's like some of the words I heard is someone's leaving town. Okay, somebody's fucking leaving town. They've definitely dealt with something very fucking difficult with the Strength card here. Could be dealing with Leo, strong then, because that's fire as well, the Knight. Two nights, could be a night there, night there, night there, night there. 2 nights is a reunion with someone you've not seen in a while, because somebody wants to have a new beginning. Ace of Cups is absolutely beautiful. Now that does feel right with this. And that 8 of Wands, it definitely does. It fits in there with that. Somebody wants to have a new beginning with someone after learning some serious lessons or difficult lessons after this period of being fucking frustrated or seeing who and what was around them, maybe betraying them or, you know, working against them. Okay, someone has an awful lot of love. They had it with the King of Cups, an awful lot of love. So somebody wants a new beginning with someone. Sure, okay, let's get to for the basket. Recognition and reward for merit. I'm flying, isn't it? Somebody's been creating something and that's what it's like. Someone's going to finally be recognised for it. Fuck. Oh, keep it in reverse, I said. Yeah, we have the 10 of Cups at the end, which is lovely. Okay, there is some sort of a completion. There is like happiness here for somebody. And there's recognition, there's a reward, so somebody's getting something they're going to be quite fucking happy about. Someone's created something, or maybe somebody has channeled something, which is quite fucking funny because I'm only talking about all the rituals I channeled, okay? The magician could be a channeler, someone who has a high connection to God and can channel it directly from source, okay? It's someone who is quite magical as well, and someone who is a really good manifester, because anything they do it with like magic. It's like things just seem to happen here, okay? We do have the moon in reverse, so we could be dealing with Cancer or Scorpio here. With the moon, it could be like of someone's mother, doesn't necessarily have to be. It just feels like there's a lot of secrets coming out, or things that were hidden really deep is coming out here to the surface about someone. Now, magician is Gemini. Could be secrets being revealed about this Gemini. Doesn't have to be though, guys, okay? But it just does rule Gemini. I just feel like there's a lot of deep-rooted fears of someone is about to come fucking true here. Something that is really been on their mind is my sense, okay? So let's get 2 for the line. More for the line, please, then. Oh. 2 major cards. Ooh, we have the King of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know. Feels like someone wants to go into business or a partnership here, this King of Wands does, okay? Because like it's clarifying the time to act. And that's what I did feel like in a sense now. It could be about marriage, definitely. Because we have the Devil card here and we have the Hangman. The Devil talks about Capricorn energy, and the Hangman is Pisces energy, okay? Now, the Devil can be a good omen for fucking marriage here, you know? But, I don't know. The Hangman could talk about someone sacrificing themselves, or someone has been sacrificing themselves. And they're not willing to sacrifice it. Yeah, because they said, look at the King of Wands, they're not willing to sacrifice themselves anymore to any darkness or dark ways, okay? Because I do get the sense, because they kind of like wanted to bring my eyes over to the marriage card, and this is what it feels like. Could be some Capricorn or some Pisces is going to act now on their fucking feelings, or and have the feel for someone. They've been stuck or they've been trapped in some way. There's definitely some blockages on their path with the Hangman, but the Hangman is going to start shifting now, and someone is actually freeing themselves from some sort of karmic debts that they had to go through. And I do feel like, because King of Wands is a very passionate man. Got two kings there, and we had the King of Cups as well, so there's a lot of love there and a lot of passion. And King of Pentacles has like, it's someone who's very stable, and they have something to offer here. So I do feel like someone wants to come back around and offer, but there's definitely marriage here for someone, for sure. And there's a lot of love. There's definitely a lot of love and a lot of passion, but you've got enemies working against you. You've got fucking Knight of Swords, you've got Five of Swords energy here, and aggressive people. So there's so much goodness here, but yet there's still there's fucking darkness here too, you know. So, you know, Five of Swords could really talk about jealous energy too. Could be someone jealous that somebody's getting this, and they're going to get quite aggressive about her. Yeah, that's what I do feel here, okay? So guys, I'm going to leave this there with you, alright? I will see you tomorrow. If you're looking for a private reading, all that information is down below. Guys, take care. I'll see you tomorrow.